آپ کے علم میں ہے اس وقت ملک میں ایجوکیشن کے اوپر بہت تیزی سے کام ہو رہا ہے جس کا مقصد آؤٹ آف اسکول چلڈرن کو واپس لانا ہے. اس حوالے سے آج ہمارے ساتھ جو شخصیت وہ کسی تعارف کی محتاج نہیں ہے. پاکستان کے اندر ان کا بہت بڑا انفلوئنس ہے, بہت بڑا کام ہے. وہ پاکستان کی مختلف یونیورسٹیز کے اندر لیکچرر بھی رہے ہیں. میری مراد سری لنکن ہائی کمیشن ٹو پاکستان ایڈمرل روی. السلام علیکم سر, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
As you know, you are graduated from, you have been as a lecturer faculty in Lahore and Karachi University. What do you think that Pakistan is lacking in education sector?
Yeah, first of all, let me thank you for interviewing me. And as you very rightly said, I'm no visitor to Pakistan. I was coming to Pakistan from 1995. I am always say proudly I'm a graduate of Karachi University.
Right.
Because I did the Pakistan Navy Staff College and I was graduated from there, the Karachi University. When you take your question of what is the problem, why the children are out of the school, the main issue is the financial aspects.
Right.
That is the main issue that I can see, because if the parents have money,
Right.
definitely the children will be sent to school. But that is the main issue that they have, because then you may ask what you can do.
Okay.
Now, we always say proudly, the Sri Lankans, that we have almost 96%, 4%
Impressive.
literacy rate.
Very impressive.
Very, very impressive literacy rate. Why? Because of one simple reason. 6 to 8% of our GDP,
Right.
gross national product, GDP of the country,
Right.
goes for education.
Okay.
And from kindergarten, including me, from kindergarten to the university,
Okay.
I don't pay a single cent to the school or to the university.
Wow.
It is all paid by
The
the government.
Right.
And government take another step up, that if you are a bright student, you are given another scholarship above that, so that you can stay in a hostel.
Right.
You can do your work without any support from your family.
Right.
So this is the main reason.
Right. So, Excellency, as you mentioned that the most share of your GDP goes to education, and that's why you are really touching 100% literacy. Where do you think that Pakistan need to do more, in what sector? Financial reason is one thing.
Yes.
And do you think that as you've been to the universities of Pakistan and as a lecturer faculty, so what you think the curriculum we have, what you think about, what you say about the teaching we have, where we are struggling and what we need to improve it?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. See, the curriculum and other things are important.
Okay.
But your curriculum is very good because you follow the British system. And then you have excellent teachers.
Okay.
The point is that the child is not coming to the school.
Right.
Especially the primary school.
Right.
Because, he has to be supported. And we go one step further. This is how we get our children to the school.
Okay.
We give, especially in the rural areas, not in the cities of course, rural areas, we give the midday meal or lunch
Okay.
free from the school.
Oh.
So now the child, say I have 4 children, but if all the 4 are going to the school and having lunch there,
Right.
the mother doesn't require to cook for 4 people at home. It's a very big relief for her.
Yeah.
So she may ask even, why don't they have school on Saturday and Sunday also?
Very, very well said you, that a kind of relief in terms of food and a kind of
Yes.
financial relief for the family, so the children back to school.
And then let me explain the other thing, that even our free education bill came in 1946. We got independence in 1948.
Lucky.
But the free education bill came in 1946, 2 years before our independence. Because of one person, only one person, He's called the father of our education in the country. He's called Dr. C.W.W. Kannagara. Why? Because this Mr. Kannagara, as a young student in 1908, when he sat for the London matriculation exam in Sri Lanka, he came first in the entire empire.
Okay.
At that time we all under British. But he couldn't go to the university. The simple reason is his parents didn't have money. So when he came into the politics, he said, I couldn't go to the university. Even though I come first in the London matriculation exam in the country,
Okay.
and the first in the empire in mathematics, still I couldn't go to the university, not because of my fault, because my parents couldn't afford. But this thing should not happen to any child in our country again.
Right.
So that was his prime vision, right? Bringing the free education. So he brought the free education. The schools were built and things were happening very well. But then again he realized, after about 6-7 years, that during the harvest season, or when the field has been prepared, the children are not coming to school. Even though it is free, the parents are saying, come, stay back, don't go to school and help me on the field.
Yes.
So the child doesn't go. So then he said, okay, let us try this with a lot of support from US actually, US aid. We started giving the midday meal.
Day meal.
Midday means
Okay.
lunch.
Okay.
So child has to come to the school at 7:30, right? And lunch is served at 1 o'clock. So from 7:30 to 1 o'clock, what he is going to do? He had to study.
Yes.
And only after lunch he can run home, because otherwise, there's no food at home. So he has to stay in the school till the lunch time. So obviously children start learning.
How would you see we need to switch toward the digital education like the gadgets and mobile? How much idea you can support that we should introduce in our school system?
It has to be introduced because we are going into a new world.
Okay.
Right? And again, with these gadgets, you can tap the best. You said about the teachers earlier, but you can tap the best teachers in the world, or best teachers in your country, with these gadgets which is there, right? So it is important. That has to come. But first thing is, the commitment should be there to get the children to the school or to the class. Right. So for that we should have that commitment of getting them.
Right.
And the state has to spend a lot of money from their coffer, from your GDP. There will be a lot of opposition because, even in Sri Lanka, we are under tremendous pressure that we should reduce the spending for education.
Right.
But you can't do that because there are a lot of opposition to it. You say we all came through free education, now why we are going to stop that for the next generation?
Right.
That's the one thing. Second thing is that most important thing is when the children come to the school, right? They are young, they learn something. And we had the same problem that Pakistan had long time ago, especially with our girls, girl child.
Okay.
The parents at that time, they say, girl child, he goes to school, he learns how to sign, and if he can learn how to read the newspaper, that is enough. Stay back home. Same, we are from Southeast Asia, our traditions, our cultures are same. Then there was one lady, principal, who went from house to house and said, if your girl child is educated, if your boys are educated, they will do big jobs and they will make money. But if your girl child is educated, she will educate the whole family because the children are back at home. Father is away, mother is at home. Mother can help them in their daily work, homework. Teach them something.